Why, hello everyone. Welcome to PlayFrame and to Final Fantasy XIV. What's this? A tiny warrior? Terrible weather? Why, it must be story mode. Yep, the rumors are true. Welcome back. Anyway, we are leaving here. We've got ourselves an army just waiting for the call, and we've got a place really that could use an army just so bad, and they're probably waiting on us and wondering where the heck we've been this whole time. Y'all ready to go? Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us back at the House of the Fierce. As I was saying. I wonder what Yuguri will have to say when we tell her of our adventures. She'll be speechless. The time has come for Lord Hien to return to Doma. Right then, to the House of the Fierce. With me, my friends. Yes, let's leave this bad weather behind. Get back to Yansha, where the weather will no doubt be okay. Well, optimism is important. Remind me, what part of Yansha is this again? That's true, we are coming back through a different route. I'm not 100% sure where we are either. Ah, this air that fills my breast, these sounds which resound in my ears. I'm home. You've been away for a while. I have not used this road before, but I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I'll go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Good to be back, despite weather. Where are we on the map? Oh, very north. Okay, but not that far off. That's kind of fun. New part of the area that we haven't seen before. And look at that, the weather got better too. I got a good feeling about this rebellion we're gonna kick off. Or continue, I guess. Take 2 or 3 on rebellion. Huh. I didn't realize there was another entrance. Here we are. I wonder if they're all gathered inside, waiting. Perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do. That's the spirit. Hey guys, we're back.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord Hien. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yuguri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphino and Alizé Levieux, I presume. I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Then victory will soon be ours. I feel like everyone could probably use as much optimism as they could get.
The Khan has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
Darned right we will, and I'm super excited to get started, but first, my cat wants out of the room. Hang on. Prinny, you see me getting ready. You know what's about to happen. You could just leave the room before we start recording things. But no. Always have to be an interruption. This cat. Not that I doubted you for a moment, but I'm relieved to see him returned. I took great care of him. You had nothing to worry about. So, have we got a plan? Tell me someone's got a plan. Lise, I think you've forgotten who we are dealing with here. We've got like 3, probably. All is in place. We need but commit to action and see it through to the end. And I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for this. Look what y'all managed to get rebuilt. I know Alphino's waiting for me, but just excited to see this functioning again. The time savings that await us. Guess I should check in with the future king or whatever. How you feeling? No time to soak it in. We have work to do. You're right, you're right. All right, Alphino, it is good to see you again. Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Derman. Ah, yes, there is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alice and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. Way ahead of you. I saw. But thank you. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. Anima is not a thing that's a thing anymore, I don't think. Hey, any 1.0 players want to explain how teleportation used to work in the game? Before A Realm Reborn came back in and rebooted things? Because it wasn't great. Share your experience that we might all lament with you. Alphino has devised a cunning strategy to reclaim Doma Castle. I knew you would. I imagine you're eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention. You can always count on this boy.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lise and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies.
Finally, someone says it out loud. Hooray. I know how to say the river name now. Also, I think some people had kind of figured out that if you look in other languages that this game's been translated into, all of the different languages named this river after the equivalent of the word, like the number 1. So we could kind of deduce it even if they hadn't said it out loud, but hooray, someone said it out loud.
They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies. The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free. Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Boy, it's a good thing our boy is humble now, or that would have gone right to his head. You did do a good job, though. Where are you? Alphino. Good job with the plan. Why can't I click on you? There you go. As for how best to infiltrate the moon gates. Still working on that one, huh? That's okay. You got time. There is no shortage of tasks which must needs be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand. That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alphino to find out how you might be of service. Works for me. Alphino, I'm back. Have you come up with a plan? In the last 30 seconds. Trying to keep busy. Full glad am I to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained during my briefing, Alice and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I've been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Kugane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I'll continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Derman, and thank you again. What, for visiting Tataru? You don't have to thank me for that. I should be thanking you. Elise, you want to come see Tataru? Looks like I'll be headed to Namai. Wish me luck. We each have our own tasks. Very well. This may be our final chance to win Doma her freedom. We dare not take any chances, for if we fail... Yeah, what are the odds of us failing a third time? Come on. Very small, I would think. Let's go to Kugane. Boy, it's been a little while since we were back here in Kugane, huh? I missed the place. And I also missed the Tataru. Can you please let me in the door? I still don't know how it works. I've been busy. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Only if you open the door, apparently. Well, look at you. Well, well, well. What a pleasant surprise this is. Tataru, look at you. Domin, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the Azim steppe. I finished. Oh, you beat them. Good show. A shame I didn't get to see it. Alphino's been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in an paperwork fight, I'm the true Han. Yeah. Yes, you are. And adorable looking, if I may say so. Tataru has grown rather accustomed to her life in Kugane. You know, I sensed that. You're here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment and it'll be right out. I see how the relationship has shifted. All in its rightful place. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently his hunt for the dragon and Omega demands his full attention, you see. Oh right, those. Jeez. We've had our hands full lately. Almost forgot about the dragon and the Omega. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alphino to do the work himself. So as soon as that parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to the Sekisegumi barracks. Though it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. What? Impossible! That porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We have to find that porter right this instant. Ah, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of their deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was of middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors, as I recall. I'll send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can't track him down yourself? I will wait here on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Okay. I can squeeze in a little misadventure, sure. Let's see. Porters. Overworked-looking porters. Any luck? Hey, you! Yeah, you. You came by the Ruby Bazaar earlier, right? Where's my parcel? How's it going? Oh, why are you yelling at me? Who are you? Ooh. I think I might see someone useful. Oh dear. I misplaced some most important documents, and if I do not find them quickly, there will be dire repercussions. Well, I have these. Letter is perhaps a charitable description, as the weight of this parcel rather suggests a lengthy treatise on why a certain Sekisegumi ought to accept the undying affections of a certain admirer. No, it's nothing so scandalous and base. My lord is a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. I cannot purchase produce without it. Well, that does seem rough, but good luck with that. I will keep looking. Ooh, another overworked porter. Perfect. Are these yours? A good day to you, sir, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bokairo. Or was it the hostelry? No time. These... lots of letters. Are these yours? Huh? Hi, I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? Wrong address. Huh? A mistake? For the Sekisegumi, you say? Ah, you're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I'll take the other in exchange. Phew! Crisis averted. Tataru will be thrilled. Tataru! Guess what? I fixed it. I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Gotcha covered, don't worry. Though this parcel weighs no less than the other, it lacks the scent of lilac, and is therefore much less likely to contain someone's misdirected woo. That's it! That's the parcel! You found him! Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope, this is it. These are the documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators Alphino requested. Ah, huzzah. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Durman back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alphino's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Durman, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, come on, this wasn't even your mistake. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments we provide, discreetly and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorito will be pleased to hear it. Ha ha! Indeed he was. Indeed he was. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphino and Alice my regards, will you? Ah, tragic, but yes. I will get back to business. Once more to Yansha. At least we did get in a little Tataru visit. Good for morale. Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans, it was today. It was like 10 minutes ago. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Never one to take undue risks, it would seem Sid thought it best to send Alphino a massive manual detailing the operation of a Magitech field generator to ensure that the boy was prepared for every eventuality. Or possibly to see if he would read the entire thing, or simply give up and whack the generator with a wrench, which works 9 times out of 10 anyway. They're having so much fun with descriptions, as you can tell from the word count. Excellent. This looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good. Good. That's one less thing to worry about. Things proceed apace. If you seek further employment, Alphino can point you in the right direction. Yeah, sure. Should you wish for further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alice? I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. I would love to get in some Alice time. It's been weeks. Not that I haven't enjoyed my Gosetsu time and all. But come on. Alice time. You don't turn down Alice time when you're offered Alice time. Hello. Alphino told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me. Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let's begin our search in the north. Let's do it. Is it really foggy in here, or is it just me? Is something on fire? Nope, it's foggy. Oh, of course, I'm here. Weather's bad. 2 + 2 = 4. Anyway, to work! Although, fog here does look pretty nice. Nice ambiance. What is this area? Is this like a quarry? Huh. This is the place. Do you see anything or anyone of note? Other than you? Not yet. But I haven't been here long. All quiet, for now. Follow me to the next location. You got it. Alice A. Oh, there you are. Searching. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters, then. Good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Rogger's Reach. Even so, 'twould be prudent to search a little longer. Yeah, let's definitely not repeat the Rogger's Reach thing. It's taken us like 15 episodes to bounce back. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all. I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. Well. I wonder, which would she respond better to? You've gotten stronger. She'd probably be a little bashful about. Get on with it then. Well, let's give a compliment. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. Although mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Makote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. But I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Uriange's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. On it. I'll let you figure out how you're going to move that. You've gotten stronger. I'm sure you can handle it. What's going on? Hello? Haunted Elder? Any trouble? Oh, hello there, young man. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well. He desires the truth, and he shall have it. Deal with him. Yeah, these two didn't really look like farmers. But then, that's kind of how I dressed when I was posing as a merchant, so I see we are all very bad at disguising ourselves here. I'm at least a little better at swords, though. Which isn't fair, I'm much higher level than you, but... even so. Alisaie's gonna be jealous she missed out on the actual action. Never mind. Thanks for the alley-oop there. Ugh. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seemed to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume. Yep. I knew it would come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She'll burn it all before she surrenders. She'll never kneel again, nor should she. Derman! Usually people don't take advantage of my echo headaches to get in a punch. I kinda gotta hand it to him. Way to take advantage of the moment. Rest assured, the Nairi will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Oh, of course. Have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best imperial education for our boy. I've finished planting the rice, Mother. Not while the officer is here, Yotsuyu. Inside, now. Yes, Mother. You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Kami rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed. She is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not. But she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though, a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding. That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking, and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? Oh, you've not seen me do my little echo thing where I blank out and just get useless for a few minutes. Happens all the time. Which is not as alarming as it probably sounds. Well, if you say so. We should go and tell the others what happened here. All right. Let's go catch up with Alice. Boy, glad she was there to play defense while I spaced out for a few minutes. We should all be so lucky to have a friend standing by to assail anyone who dares interrupt our daydreaming. Friendship goals. Thanks for the save. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I'm grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we disposed of the bodies, it is only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're all right, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. I'm doing all right. Just been given some daydreams to think about, is all. Let's do one more. If you still want for work, Alice has a suggestion. I tell you to rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature. Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I'll not impose upon you any further. No imposition whatsoever. Again, thanks for the save. All right, Lise, what you need? Durman's here to help. Or daydream, whichever is most useful in the moment. I can do both. We've barely got enough armor as it is, huh? What you need? Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doma and Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei. Why don't you come too? Sure thing. Couldn't hurt to go check up on him. Let's go to, you know what, let's go to Namai the fast way. Just to save a little time with our pre-battle chores. We'll have to come up with a solution somehow. Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're all right. Right then. Issei, we've gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly little girl, of course you can. Now hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. That is true, she does have to do that reasonably often. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Issei. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doma Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Do you have an armorer in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced. He may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though. But maybe you two could come with me? Absolutely. His name is Suranuki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Lead on. Boy, it's gonna feel good bringing this thing down. Ah! You must be our guy. This is Suranuki. There's something odd about this man. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion? Of liberation? Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Oh, you're having fun. We're all having fun here, but why aren't you helping? I don't know if I want any of this, but I'll take some of it. I guess. What's got you so jovial and not helpful, Tsurunuki? Tsurunuki has seen your kind before. Oh. Huh? Say again. You'd have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars. Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry. The better to shield them from blade and bullet. Oh, you are going to be helpful. Great. If only it were so simple, Master Tsurunuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They'll not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel, you'll have your armor. Why didn't we find you sooner? You're very helpful. Well, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we get to blow things up. Now that's looking at the silver lining. And exploding it. All right then. I'm in. As we have already established, I am extremely easy to talk into questionable plans. I think I see some of this abandoned Magitech what needs exploding. And also that, yipes. And kaboom. Armor plating for Durman. Well, for the crafter guy, not for me. I'm good. Let me gather up enough steel and I'll be back with you. All right, lots of steel gathered and ready for delivery. Huh? Huh? You have the many plates of steel I demanded? Show me. There you go. 15 scavenged from broken Magitech wrecks. This metal could be repurposed as armor for villagers, if one were so inclined. Then you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma's dead, so are her people. Lord Kyan, Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. Some of your information is incorrect here, sir. 'Twas Lord Kyan who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside, without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter, he would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. "10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be, and yet. Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Kyan. Monzin, the Enclave, they were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all." "You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Kyan too lives on, in our hearts, and in his son, for Lord Hien has returned." "Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie." "It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom." Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes. I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Boy, you're an enthusiastic one. I like him. Well, all right. We're making some good progress in these preparations. And I think when we come back next time, we might just be ready for the assault. We shall see. Looking forward to it, though. Take care until then, everyone, and I'll see you Wednesday. Goodbye.